The following is a presentation of RJL 518 Sports Network. When we started this Payoff Pitch 1994 season restart, we knew that the World Series was the ultimate goal. We have almost completed that goal. The Chicago White Sox are now leading 3-2. Now back here at Stade Olympique, can the White Sox put the finishing end to this World Series, or will there be a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow? Hello, everybody. This is Robert from RGL 518, welcoming you back to Stade Olympique. This is Game 6 of the 1994 World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Montreal Expos, as Michael Peterson is first to come through the gates here at Olympic Stadium. This is a huge game, of course. It's an elimination game tonight. If the White Sox win it, they are the champions. If the Expos win it, we will have Game 7 tomorrow night. It is a matchup of the two pitchers that played in the second game of this series, which was won by the White Sox. It'll be Jack McDowell versus Ken Hill. So everything is on the line. The fans here at Olympic Stadium are loud. They are crazy. They want the Expos to force a Game 7. You all know that Game 6s are always some of the best games ever played in World Series play. Of course, as you know, anything can happen, and the hardest game to win is the elimination games, always. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox. It will be Tim Raines batting first. Joey Cora is second. Frank Thomas batting third. Robin Ventura is fourth. Darren Jackson batting fifth. Lance Johnson is sixth. Mike LaValliere batting seventh. Ozzie Guillen batting eighth. And the pitcher, Jack McDowell, is batting ninth. Defensively for the Expos, Larry Walker is at first base. Mike Lansing is at second. Sean Berry is at third. Will Cordero is the shortstop. Cliff Floyd is in right. Marquise Grissom in center. Floyd is in left. Grissom is in center. Alou is in right. The catcher is Darren Fletcher. And on the mound for the Montreal Expos in this game is Ken Hill. Hill was 16-5, a .332 ERA in 1994. Hill for the postseason has a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. I think we're all set to get started. As Michael Peterson says, Southwide has been in your C Cup tournament. Which of the games have all the seasons? This one, it's a pitch. Neither of these games have all the seasons. Payoff pitch is about 27 of them. Inside pitch has 44. They're constantly always adding new seasons. It's not like APA, where APA really has every season. They're pretty much really the only main cards and dice, top cards and dice game that does have all the seasons. Okay, some do. I think Fall Classic may have close to almost all the seasons. Fall Classic baseball, as well as some of the other games that are being made, which is more consistent. I really don't know. I'll tell you this. Inside pitch has had 44 seasons for the last few months. He hasn't added anything new lately. Payoff pitch, Payoff pitch, Joe Bryan. He just released the 1986 season, and he released the 1921 season only a couple of months ago. So he's trying to release like one season every 1 to 2 months is what he's trying to do. Either one you can't go wrong with there, Mike. You can't go wrong with either one of the games. I love them both. Let me see something here real quick because I was trying to get that. So the fans here are ready. We are ready. It's time to see if we have if we're crowning a champion tonight. White Sox lead the series 3-2. Top of the first inning. Here we go. Leading off for the Chicago White Sox will be Tim Raines. Raines bats .285 against right-handed pitching. And Raines for the postseason right now is batting .250. He has raised his batting average a little bit. ID Jester says, "Are we ready?" Not sure. We will take a look as ID Jester joins us. Here we go. Top of the first inning. Let's play some ball. See if we're crowning a champion. Patient 0-2 by Ken Hill. And that, of course, is a leadoff walk. Raines will take the reins at first base. He'll trot to first. 4A steal rating, 10 on the dice, will not run. But the leadoff walk is not what you want right now. And here is Joey Cora. He bats 278 against right-handers, and no, we're not sending him. Joey Cora for the postseason is batting a healthy 255, kind of average. Ken Hill looking in, and Cora with the pitch to Cora. And that is a tough 0-6, and that is a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Hill. Hill actually walks about 2.6 per 9 and strikes out about 5 per 9. So one man down as Salvador America comes here. And Steeler fan says he can't stay. He'll watch later. Not a problem. As Sebi Channel says, go Expos, go. Here is Frank Thomas. Anyone hear some trash cans banging? The Astros aren't playing there, ID Justin, not in this game. Raines is still at first base. Thomas is the batter. Thomas bats 342 against rights, and he is killing it in the postseason, batting 361. May be the MVP of the series if, of course, the White Sox pull out a win tonight. Pitch from Hill, and that is a patient 51, and he walks Thomas. Rough start for Hill. He already has his second walk in the game. Runners at first and second. And the next batter will be Robin Ventura. Ventura's committed a couple of huge errors in this World Series. He does bat 287. And last night was the first time Robin Ventura did not get a hit. So his 15 game hitting streak in the postseason is broken. The White Sox come into this game 12-4 in the postseason. Montreal is 9-4. But then again, of course, the White Sox had to play some extra games because of a wild card series. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Hill's pitch to Ventura. And that is a defense check 32. Error check to left field. The ball is hit to Floyd. His error rating is a 5, and he is going to make a great play out there. Nice catch by Floyd. Very good. Does not make many errors out there. And he'll make the play, and that is going to be a short fly ball, which means Raines will stay at second base, 2 outs. Robin Ventura hit one good, but Floyd was there to make the play. The batter now will be Darren Jackson. Jackson batting 309 against right-handers, and Jackson for the postseason batting a pedestrian 231. Today played a Bob Gibson, Tom Seaver pitch matchup from 1968. Was that the same game I did for Inside Pitch? Because I did an Inside Pitch version of that for 68. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Hill already in a small jam. Darren Jackson, the batter. Can Hill get out of this first inning? And that is a tough 85, and he will. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Cordero. Throws to first, and Hill does get out of it. No runs for the White Sox. No hits, but a couple of walks. And that gets the crowd excited, as they know what's at stake tonight. Take a look at the starting lineup. For the Montreal Expos, it'll be Marquise Grissom batting first. Cliff Floyd is second. Moises Alou batting third. Larry Walker is fourth. Darren Fletcher fifth. Will Cordero batting sixth. Mike Lansing batting seventh. Sean Berry batting eighth, and the pitcher, Ken Hill, batting ninth defensively for the White Sox. It will be Frank Thomas at first base. Cora is at second. Ventura is at third. The shortstop is Ozzie Guillen. Raines is in left field. Lance Johnson is in center. Darren Jackson in right. The catcher is Mike LaValliere. And on the mound for the Chicago White Sox will be Jack McDowell. He was 10-9 with a 3.73 ERA. In 1994. He is 1-0 in the postseason. He's only had one win. He had a lot of no decisions in the playoffs. Bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Expos will be Marquise Grissom. Bats 300 against right-handers. And Grissom for the postseason batting 298. Gibson was sailing until the ninth. Now the fans excited, watch for the Expos, and I forgot to do something. Timeout. My bad. I made a mistake. Timeout. Knew there was something wrong here. Timeout on the field. That's better. The White Sox are the away team, not the Expos. Potential elimination game and series ender. Exactly. So now we can go to the bottom half of the second inning. That's a little of the first inning. That's better. Jack McDowell comes in, and here we go. Bottom of the first. And that is a tough 22. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Grissom goes down on strikes. Jack McDowell averages 6.3 per 9, and that is his first. And the next batter will be Cliff Floyd. They made 3 errors in the 9th, brought in their closer, 3 singles. Wow, that must have been nuts. I would have loved to see that one. 1 man out. Here's Floyd. Floyd bats .275 against rights. Floyd is batting .275 for the postseason. Not bad. Nothing wrong with .275. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ballpark 42. Floyd's a lefty. That is a wheelhouse. A wheelhouse 52, however, is a pop-up in the infield. And calling for it is going to be Ozzie Guillen, the shortstop. And he makes the catch, and that is out number 2. Oh, Floyd is mad. A wheelhouse shot, and he couldn't do anything with it. And now the batter is Moises Alou. He bats .330 against right-handers. Alou batting .392 for the postseason, doing very well. McDowell looking in, and now the pitch. And that is a tough 25, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for McDowell, and nothing doing for the Expos. At the end of 1, we've got no score. Who will be the hero tonight? Who will break through tonight? Top of the second, leading off for the White Sox will be Lance Johnson. Bats .267 against rights. Johnson for the postseason batting .269. So he's batting his average. We'll see if Hill has a better outing this time in the second inning. Here's the pitch. And that is a ballpark 0-2. That is a definite wheelhouse for Johnson, but a wheelhouse 99 is a shallow fly ball to right field. And coming under it is going to be Alou, and he will make the catch, and that's 1 out. And Johnson knew he got a pitch to hit and couldn't do anything with it. Next batter will be Mike LaValliere, bats .276 against rights. LaValliere batting actually .317 for the postseason. Stade Olympique, supposed to be a bit of a pitcher's park, but a good amount of home runs in this postseason, both here and at Comiskey. 1-51 lefty, 1-34 righty for wheelhouses, so it's a combined 85. So you'd make that a kind of a pitcher's park, but it's not been that way. We've had a good amount of home runs. 1 out. LaValliere is the batter. And here's the pitch from Hill. And that is a patient 54, and that's going to be a base hit for LaValliere. As he smacks that one into the gap in left center field, it will go to the wall. LaValliere on his way for 2, and he will have a double. LaValliere holds at second base. Once again, the White Sox get runners on. And the batter now will be Ozzie Guillen. Guillen bats .300 against rights. And Guillen having a good postseason, batting .286. The postseason average I'm giving you is the complete postseason average since the start of the playoffs. So for the White Sox, this goes back to the American League Wild Card Series against the Mariners. For the Expos, it goes back to the National League Division Series against the Braves, since the Expos did not play a Wild Card Series. Runner at second base. Guillen at the plate. LeVire at second. Hill with the pitch. And that is a tough 52, and that's a ground ball to third. Up with it is going to be Berry. He's got it. Throws to first. That's out number 2. LeVire has to hold at second. Two down, and that will bring up the pitcher, Jack McDowell. McDowell uses hitting card number 3. Is the roof open? There is the Stade Olympique was a dome. There was no roof. That was not a retractable roof. 2 outs. Mike LeVire at second. Now McDowell gets a chance to maybe help his cause with the pitcher batting here in the National League ballpark. There's the pitch from Hill. And that is an in-play 39, and that is just a weak ground ball to third. Up with it will be Berry. Throws to first, and the inning is over. There was no runs and 1 hit. As again, the White Sox strand base runners, and that could come back to bite them in the butt. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off for the Expos will be Larry Walker. Bats .318 against rights. Walker is batting .333 for the postseason. McDowell looking in. He'll make the pitch. And that is a patient 81 and a fly ball center field. Johnson's going to get to that one easily. Makes the play for the first out. And now we will see Darren Fletcher. He is the catcher. Yeah, they had a controversy because they couldn't afford it. Exactly. Darren Fletcher bats .277 against right-handers. And Fletcher for the postseason, he's batting about .219. So he's under his average. So he needs to pick it up tonight. 1 man out. McDowell with the pitch. Tough 57. And that is a ground ball to short. Up with it is Guillen. Throws it over to first for the second out. And now we will see Will Cordero. Cordero bats .274 against right-handers. Cordero batting .289 for the postseason. That's pretty good for him. He's hitting a bit above his average. McDowell looking into Cordero. And now the pitch on the way. And that is an in-play 19. That's a base hit for Cordero. That one is hit to right field. Up with it is Jackson. He'll throw it in, and the Expos get themselves a 2-out single. First base hit for the Expos in the game. 4B steal rating. Cordero not do anything. And here is Mike Lansing. Lansing bats .254 against rights. And Lansing batting .311 for the postseason. He's having a very good postseason. Runner on first. Fans here at Stade Olympique hoping for a big win by the Expos so they can play tomorrow night. Pitch from McDowell. And that is a tough 46 and popped up. Popped up to short. Guillen's going to get under it. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Expos. We've got 2 in the books. Still no score. Top of the third coming up. Also the top of the order for the White Sox. Here's Tim Raines. Raines walked his last time up. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is an in-play 64. Ground ball to second base. Up with it is Lansing. Routine throw to first. Out number 1. And that will bring up Joey Cora. Cora struck out his first time up. Pitch from Hill. And that is a ballpark 55. He's a lefty. That's going to be an in-play. An in-play 29 for Cora. Base hit. Single. Cora smacks that one into right field. And he will go to first. And again, the White Sox get a runner on. And now the batter is Frank Thomas. Thomas walked his last time up. Nothing going on with Cora at first base. Did not reach the steal rating. 1 out. Thomas, he's been hitting home runs in this series pretty hard and pretty far. And he hit one that went through the roof of this place, I think in game 2. Hill deals to the big hurt. And that is an in-play 68, and that's a ground ball to second base. Frank Thomas' double play rating is an 8, so is Hill's, but a 9 on the dice. The throw will go to second, and they'll get Cora. Thomas gets to first. Fielder's choice, 2 outs. And now a chance for Robin Ventura. Ventura flew out his last time up. Ventura's hitting streak was broken yesterday. Struck out 3 times. Thomas on it first. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that is a tough 22, and that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Hill. And again, the White Sox get a base runner, but can't do anything with him. No runs and 1 hit. Going to the bottom of the 3rd. Here comes McDowell. Leading off for the Expos will be Sean Berry. Bats .266 against right-handers. Berry batting a paltry .222, not having a good postseason. He is under his average. McDowell makes the pitch. And that is a tough 79. That's a fly ball center field. And Johnson's going to get to that one for the first out. That brings up the pitcher, Ken Hill. Hill uses hitting card number 5. He's got a little bit capability to get a base hit once in a while. Pitcher versus pitcher. McDowell pitches to the pitcher. And that is a tough, and that's pretty much an automatic strikeout, and it is swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for McDowell, 2 outs. And now Marquise Grissom. Grissom struck out first time up. McDowell's pitch. And that is an in-play 14. He won't strike out here. That will be a single. That's a base hit into left center field. And that's picked up by Johnson. He'll throw it in, and Grissom goes to first. 2-out single by Grissom. And now a chance for Cliff Floyd. McDowell looking in. Floyd ready. Here comes the pitch. And that is a tough 62. Floyd just misses it. That's a fly ball to left. Raines is going to get to that one. He makes the play, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for Montreal. 3 innings in the books, and we are still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the White Sox will be Darren Jackson. Fielding the pressure. I know you know it. White Sox leading 3-2. Win today, they are the champions. Expos win tonight. We've got Game 7 tomorrow. Hill pitches to Jackson. In play, 61, and that is a fly ball to right. Coming underneath it will be Alou. Makes the catch. First out. And now the batter will be Lance Johnson. Johnson flew out his last time up. Fielding the pressure as he can. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 71. And that's a ground ball to short. Cordero's got it. Throws to first for the second out. And now we'll bring up Mike LaValliere. LaValliere doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Hill checks and deals. And that is a tough 94 fly ball to right. And this time Alou is going to make another catch. And a 1-2-3 inning. Go the White Sox. Nothing doing. We go to the bottom of the fourth, still scoreless. Here comes McDowell. Every pitcher each one of these pitchers know that if their team does not score, they know they got to pitch a great inning themselves in the next inning. Here comes McDowell. Moises Alou leads off. He struck out his last time up. Fans here at Olympic Stadium are just very quiet. They're nervous, but they're cheering. Here's the pitch for McDowell. And that is an in-play 14, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit for Alou. That's a single. Hits that one into left center field. Alou will hold it first as he gets his first base hit of the game. And now a chance for Larry Walker. Alou not running. McDowell knows a big run is already at first base. The way this game is going, you think even 1-0 could win it. McDowell pitches to Walker. And that's a defense check, 43. That could be interesting. Error check to left field. The ball is hit to Raines. His error rating is a 3, 1-46. 43. Raines bobbles it out there. It's going to be an error on Raines. It's an error on Raines, and it's going to be a single +1. Which means Alou rounding second. He's going to go to third. Walker's going to go to second. Runners at second and third and nobody out. A huge error on Raines. And that is an E7. A single and an E7. Good to see you, John West. First error on the White Sox. It puts runners at second and third. And nobody out. And the batter is Darren Fletcher. And the fans suddenly here at Olympic Stadium are cheering. Alou on at third. Walker on at second. A huge error by Tim Raines. Allows a big base hit, a single and a +1. And now Fletcher, the batter. The White Sox are going to call the infield in. Infield in chart is ready. Infield in. McDowell knows he's got to make a good pitch to Fletcher. Here it comes. And that is a patient 79. And that is going to be a ground ball. That's a ground ball past second base. But it is a 9, which means the ball sneaks past the draw in an infield. It gets past him, and that's going to be a base hit for Darren Fletcher. In comes Moises Alou to score, and the Expos get up on top 1-0. A 9 or a 10 is what you don't want to roll with the infield in as the ball gets past the second baseman. And now the Expos with a 1-0 lead. And still runners at the corners and still nobody out. And the batter now will be Will Cordero. Now the White Sox are going to play the infield back. They'll surrender another run to try to get 2 outs. McDowell looking in. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 95. That's a fly ball to left, and it's very shallow. Raines is going to get to that one. And he makes the catch. And because it's an in-play, Walker cannot score. And that is 1 out. And that's a big out, as Walker cannot come in. The batter will be Mike Lansing. Lansing 0 for 1. Salvador says crazy games. What do you expect? What do you expect for a Game 6 of the World Series when one team is fighting for its playoff life? Runners at first and the third still. Calling the infield back. McDowell makes the pitch. And that is a tough 0-9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big strikeout by McDowell. And that is his 4th. 2 outs now. Baseball on vacation and driving. Be listening on the drive. Go Expos. Okay. Brandon Baker says hello. Runners at the corners, but now 2 outs. Here's Sean Berry. Can Jack McDowell get out of this inning and only give up a run? Fans on their feet, hoping Berry can come through with a big hit. Here it comes. And that is an in-play 0-6, and he does just that. Base hit. And that one is smacked all the way into center field, and that is going to be a clean double. It will score Walker. It will score Fletcher. Berry on at third. Expos now lead 3-0. Sean Berry, huge RBI double. 2 RBI double, I should say. 3-0 Expos. Boy, does that error loom large by Raines. And it will bring up the pitcher, Ken Hill. Expos will not go to the bullpen yet. Berry on at second. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 24, and Hill goes down swinging. But the damage is done in this one. 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 gigantic error on Tim Raines. 4 innings in the books, and the Expos now have a 3-0 lead. As John West says, good inning. Top of the 5th. The White Sox are known for explosiveness themselves, but a gigantic error by Tim Raines allows the Expos an extra out, and they get 3 runs in that inning. Top of the 5th coming up, and Ozzie Guillen, the leadoff batter for the White Sox. Hill checking in. Here's the pitch to Guillen. And that is an in-play 57, and that's a fly ball to left. Easy play for Floyd, out number 1. The next batter is Jack McDowell, the pitcher. They're going to go ahead and take him out, and it really wasn't all his fault, as the White Sox are going to take McDowell out of there. Pitched to Jim until everything fell apart. So there'll be a pinch hitter against Hill. And they're going to bring in Norberto Martin. He will pinch hit. And the White Sox are going to go to the bullpen early to try to keep it from getting out of hand. So here's Norberto Martin. He bats 314 against right-handers. Hill pitches. And that is a wheelhouse, but a wheelhouse 89 is chopped to short. Easy play by Cordero. Throws it over to first, out number 2. And Martin can't believe it. Martin got a beautiful pitch to hit. Couldn't do anything with it. 2 outs. And now the batter is Tim Raines. And the Expos fans give Raines a nice round of applause. And I think Raines says something to the crowd. And although he was an ex-Expo, but right now he's not getting much love. And I think he said something to the crowd, but if I'm correct, I think the TV, I think they bleeped it out. Not sure. Hill will pitch to Raines. Raines looking for a little redemption now. In play, 49's. Not going to get it there. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Up with it is Berry. Throws to first. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Hill. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Expos leading 3-0. In a game they absolutely must win. Top of the batting order coming up for Montreal. It'll be Marquis Grissom. Let's see here. Let's see. Left, right. White Sox will go to the bullpen early, and they're going to bring in Jose De Leon. Remember, if it goes to a game, all pitchers tomorrow, if this goes to a game 7, all hands on deck. Nobody is out of a game. Jose De Leon will come on to pitch against Grissom, bottom of the 5th inning. De Leon actually having a pretty good postseason, as he is 1-0 with 3 saves. But he's not coming in a save situation here. And now Grissom the batter. Grissom singled his last time up. Pitch from De Leon. Defense, 45. Error check to second base. That ball is hit to Cora. His error rating is a 3. 1-46, 45, and Cora makes an error. E4. That's a 1-base error on Cora as Cora threw the ball wide of the bag. Grissom is safe. Second error on the White Sox. Now can the Expos take advantage of that error? Here's Cliff Floyd. Marquis Grissom, a 6B steal rating. Definitely can go. And I'm thinking I'm going to probably send Grissom. Let me see here. His jump rating is a 6. De Leon's hold rating is a 7. So a 0-63, Grissom goes. 64 or higher, De Leon gets a chance to throw him out. 48, there goes Grissom. Steal rating is a B. LeValleur's arm is a 3, so it is a very good chance to steal. Throw goes down to second, and he is safe easily. Marquis Grissom steals second base, and a big run in scoring position. Stolen base for Grissom, and now Floyd has a man on second to work with. Huge error on Cora. Are the White Sox feeling the pressure? Grissom on at second. Floyd the batter. And that is a ballpark 53, and that's in play. In play 48, and that is going to be a ground ball to first. Up with it is going to be Thomas. He'll make the play, and Grissom easily advances to third, 1 out. And now a chance for a sacrifice. Here's Moises Alou for a sacrifice fly. Alou 1 for 2. Fans at Olympic Stadium on their feet. De Leon checks and deals. Infield is in. Tough. 15. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a strikeout by De Leon. 2 outs. And the batter now is Larry Walker. Walker singled his last time up, and an error got him an extra base. Grissom still at third. 2 outs now. Infield normal. De Leon with the pitch. And that is a tough 0-3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Side retired. 2 big strikeouts by De Leon. Strands a base runner, so the error does not hurt them. No runs, no hits. There was an error, but at the end of 5, the Expos have a 3-0 lead. We go to the top of the sixth. Leading off for Chicago will be Joey Cora. Cora singled his last time up. Hill pitching very well. He's only given up 2 hits so far, but he had to work out of a couple of jams. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that's a tough 40 base hit. Joey Cora, it is a single. Cora smacks that one into right field. Cora will hold it first. Cora makes up for the error, and he goes to first base on a leadoff single. And now the batter is Frank Thomas. Cora not stealing. Now the big hurt has a chance. One swing and a bat, he could really make this game interesting. He'll not do the bat until at least maybe the next inning. Hill looking into Thomas. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 79, and that's a fly ball center field. And Grissom will get to that first out. And now we'll see Robin Ventura. Ventura 0 for 2. White Sox are fortunate. Can't keep on giving a team extra at bats. That is so true. As John West says it right. Here's the pitch to Ventura. And that is a ballpark 83. That's going to be in play. In play 98, fly ball to right. And Alou is going to get to that one. And that's the second out. Cora stays at first. And now it's up to Darren Jackson. Jackson looking in, ready. Here's the pitch from Hill. And that's another ballpark check, 63. That's going to be in play for Jackson. In play 07, that will be a base hit, and it's going to be more than that. That's extra bases as he smacks that one into the gap in right center field. That is going to go to the wall. Joey Cora's run rating is 8 with 2 outs. A double, he will score. Jackson goes to second, and the White Sox finally break through. It's 3-1. Darren Jackson gets a double off a Hill. Now brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Lance Johnson. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, it's now 3-1. Jackson on its second. Hill looking in. A well-hit ball by Jackson. And now the pitch goes to Johnson. And that is an in-play 81. That's a fly ball center field. And Grissom will get to that. And that will retire the side. White Sox get 1 run on 2 hits. They're finally on the scoreboard. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's 3-1 Expos. De Leon will come on to pitch the bottom of the 6th. As yes, the Expos bullpen starts to stretch. Leading off from Montreal will be Darren Fletcher. He singled his last time up. De Leon checks and deals. And that is a tough 85. And that is a ground ball to second base. Cora will get to that one. Tosses it over to first. 1 down. The batter now will be Will Cordero. Cordero 1 for 2. De Leon checks and deals. And that is a tough 23. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a third strikeout for De Leon. He averages 9 strikeouts per 9 innings. 2 men down. And now here's Mike Lansing. Lansing 0 for 2. De Leon checking in. Lansing, ready. Here it comes. Patient, 57, and that is fly ball hit to right field. Jackson's going to get to that one easily. And that will do the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Jose De Leon, and it keeps the score 3-1, as that is what you wanted for the White Sox. You just got yourselves a run. You don't want to give any back. We go to the top of the 7th. De Leon coming out because he is done for the game. They'll bring in a pinch hitter. He's due to bat third. Mike LeVire leads off against Hill. Top of the 7th. Expos leading 3-1. White Sox win. It's over. Expos win. Game 7 tomorrow. LeVire leads off. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 20. And called strike 3 on LeVire. Beautiful inside curveball. It caught the black. And LeVire goes down. 1 out. And now the batter is Ozzie Guillen. Guillen 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And that is a tough 85. Ground ball to second base. Coming over to make the play is Lansing. Tosses it over to first. Out number 2. And now we'll see a pinch hitter. And they're going to go with Warren Newson and save some of the other pinch hitters for a better opportunity. With already 2 outs, Warren Newson will come up against Ken Hill. Newson bats .247 against Wright. And now the pitch. In play, 79, fly ball center field. Grissom calls for it, has it. 3 outs, side retired. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Expos leading 3-1. Be right back. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball game. Bottom of the 7th inning, as Salvador America says this one's going to get wild. New pitcher coming on for the White Sox. And they will go with Kirk McCaskill. And leading off for the Expos will be Sean Berry. Ken Hill, he is due to bat second in this inning. He will be done, and he did a great job. Ken Hill pretty much pitched the game of his life, only giving up a run. Kirk McCaskill now takes over for the White Sox. Sean Berry will lead off. As we start the bottom of the seventh inning, Expos looking for some insurance. Pitch coming. Tough, 45, base hit, Sean Berry, it's a single. Hits that one right up the middle into center field. Berry gets his second hit of the night. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the Expos. And they will bring up Rondell White, who bats .283 against right-handers. Berry on it first, will not run. As Sevy Chanel says, nice Berry. Bottom of the seventh, Expos looking for some help. McCaskill pitches to White. And that is an in-play 68. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. White's double play rating is a 6. 7 on the board. They're only going to turn 1. Berry is out at second. White makes it to first on a fielder's choice. There is 1 out. And now it'll be a chance for Marquise Grissom. As ID Jester says, this one's going to come down to the wire. White on it first. Grissom the batter now. Grissom is 1 for 2. Got a single and reached on an error and stole a base. Pitch from McCaskill. In play, 93. Fly ball left field. Raines is going to get to that one very easily. Makes the catch, 2 outs. And now a chance for Cliff Floyd. Floyd 0 for 3. Game 6 already. Geez, where have I been? Dave Little joins us now here at Stade Olympique. White on it first. He's hiding from us. He is. Very disappointed. White on it first. Floyd now the batter. McCaskill trying to keep it 3-1. Here's the pitch to Floyd. That's a tough 48, and swing and a miss, struck him out. Just got him on a big strikeout. No runs, 1 hit for Montreal. At the end of 7, it's still 3-1. Top of the batting order for the White Sox. It'll be Tim Raines leading off. The Expos will bring in Tim Scott, their best relief pitcher. Not the closer, but a 2.70 ERA. Scott will come in. He can pitch innings 8 and 9 easily. Top of the 8th. Raines the batter. White Sox down 3-1 in this elimination game. Here's the pitch from Scott. And that is an in-play 56 and fly ball to right field. Coming under it is Alou. And he makes the catch, and that's the first out. And the fans here at Olympic Stadium are getting louder per every out that the Expos get closer to sending this to a Game 7. Here's Joey Cora. Cora having a good night, 2 for 3. Scott pitches. In play, 34, and that's popped up behind the plate. Fletcher's calling for it, and he's going to make the catch. That's out number 2. Cora pops out. And now the batter is Frank Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 2 tonight. Was walked. Scott looking in. He knows what the big hurt can do, as Rick Vaughn now joins us here at Olympic Stadium. Here's the pitch. It's a tough 20, and it's called strike 3 on Thomas. Side retired. Thomas livid. He thought the ball was way outside. The umpire says, yeah, it was outside, but just enough outside to catch the black. Go take a seat. You're out. And the Expos are 3 outs away from sending it to a Game 7. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Kirk McCaskill. His job is simple. Keep it 3-1. Moises Alou leads off for Montreal. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Game 7 tomorrow's pitchers would be Jason Beret versus Pedro Martinez. They will be the starters, but every pitcher will be available to pitch at least 1 inning if needed. I will not put any restrictions on the lineups, or at least on the pitching. McCaskill pitches to Alou. And that is a patient 61 and fly ball right field. Coming underneath it will be Jackson. Makes the catch. 1 out. Expos looking for some insurance. And now here's Larry Walker. Walker 1 for 3. A gigantic error in the 4th inning allowed Montreal to get some runs. But that's the only inning runs were scored for the Expos. Walker looking for some insurance. Pitch from McCaskill. In play, 41. And that's a pop out down the third base line. And coming under it is going to be Ventura, and he'll make it in foul territory. That's out number 2. Pop out to third, and now here's Darren Fletcher. Short fleece for everyone, Game 7, exactly. Fletcher 1 for 3. McCaskill checks and deals. And that is a ballpark 42, and that's a wheelhouse for Fletcher. Wheelhouse 21, crack, and he hits one high. He hits one deep. Back, gone. Home run, Darren Fletcher. Wheelhouse on a ballpark card is a 42 and with a left-handed batter, and is a wheelhouse and a 21 against the right. Darren Fletcher smacks a big insurance home run. Expos now lead 4-1 as Darren Fletcher gets some major high fives in the dugout. Fletcher had 10 home runs in the regular season in '94, and McCaskill just hangs his head, knowing he had one job. He had one job, and it's now 4-1. As the place is euphoric here at Olympic Stadium, the batter now will be Will Cordero. With 2 outs, Fletcher with a big insurance home run, and now Cordero the batter. McCaskill will pitch to Cordero. And that's an in-play 85, but that's a ground ball to short. Guillen's got it. He'll throw it over to first, and that's the inning. 1 run on 1 hit from the Expos. 3 outs away from a Game 7. Expos leading 4-1. Actually, wait a minute. Keep McCaskill there. We go to the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? The heart of the order coming up for the White Sox here in the top of the 9th inning. Tim Scott will remain on the mound. He is their best relief pitcher. Robin Ventura leads off for the White Sox. 4-1 Montreal. Ventura is 0 for 3. Olympique Stadium ready to go. Scott pitches to Ventura. And that is a patient 44, and he walked him. He walks the leadoff batter, Ventura. He'll go to first. And now the batter is Darren Jackson. Robin Ventura not stealing. You're up by 3 runs. You need base runners. Now Jackson the batter. Leadoff batter is walked by Scott. John Wetland is warming up. And I think might not waste any time. And they're going to go ahead and bring in Wetland. Tim Scott's the best pitcher, but they're going to go with the closer, John Wetland. John Wetland will try to close this game out. It is now a save situation. It wasn't before. It is now with the tying run on deck. John Wetland coming in from Montreal to try to close it out. 4-1 and send this to a Game 7 tomorrow night. Darren Jackson, the batter for the White Sox. He doubled his last time up. Fans at Olympic Stadium on their feet. Wetland pitches to Jackson. Ballpark 07, wheelhouse for Darren Jackson. And that is a wheelhouse 08 crack. And that one is hit high. That one's hit deep to right center field. Going back is Grissom. Going back is Alou. Not a chance. Over the fence. Home run, Darren Jackson. John Wetland gives up a ballpark, a wheelhouse home run, a 2-run shot by Jackson. It's 4-3. Unbelievable. How big is that home run now by Fletcher? Darren Jackson, a 2-run jack, and still nobody out here in the top of the 9th. It's now 4-3. And the batter is Lance Johnson. John Wetland comes in. First batter he faces, ballpark 07. That's a definite wheelhouse. And then an 08 against a right-handed pitcher is sent out of here. 4-3. How big is that home run by Fletcher? And Johnson is 0 for 3. Wetland. They're going to stick. That is 2 runs given up by Wetland, but one of them is charged. And he's not fatigued because he has the pound sign after short. He doesn't get fatigued until at least the game is tied or he takes the lead. So Wetland still holding. 4-3 now. Wetland pitches to Johnson. Tough. 16. Base hit by Lance Johnson. And he careens it into the corner. That one goes into right center field. Lance Johnson rounding second. He's going to try for third. He's there. He's got a triple. I don't believe it. Lance Johnson got a triple. The tying run is 90 feet away. Tough. A tough 16 against a righty is a triple for Lance Johnson, and the White Sox are 90 feet away from tying this game up in the top of the 9th. Still nobody out. And the batter is Mike LeVire, and as loud as this stadium was when Fletcher hit that home run, now you can hear a pin drop. LeVire, the batter. And they're going to stick with Wetland. The White Sox dugout is jumping up and down. LeVire can definitely do it. The infield is being called in. You cannot let that runner at third base score. Infield is in. 4-3. Johnson at third. Yep, we can hear you from the upper deck. Squeeze play. No. LeVire at the plate. Nobody out still. Top of the ninth. Johnson at the third. Infield is in. Here it is. It's a tough 90, and that is a ground ball to second base. That's a ground ball to second base. Lance Johnson coming home. The throw home, and he is out of there. LeVire gets to first. The infield in works. Runner at third out at home. 1 out. Just missed it going through the infield. LeVire goes to first base, though. But the tying run is still on. What a play. What a play by Mike Lansing to throw home and get him out. And LeVire on it first. The batter is Ozzie Guillen. That was a huge play on infield in. Now Guillen the batter. Wetland trying to save it. Tying run now at first base instead of third. Wetland. Pinch runner. Run rating of 4. No, because Karkovice will have to take over at catcher, and in case this goes into extra innings, LeVire is the better hitter. No. Wetland ready to pitch to Guillen. 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's a tough 69, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. But the only play they're going to get is to second. LeVire is out with a double play rating of 5. Guillen does get to first base, 2 outs. And now the White Sox will bring in a pinch hitter. And it will be Julio Franco. Franco comes into bat from McCaskill. Guillen on it first. Franco, definitely with one swing and a bat, he could put the White Sox ahead. Just got to stay away from ballpark or wheelhouse. Two outs. Fans on their seat, standing up. They are cheering loud. They are cheering crazily. The Expos 1 out away from sending it to a Game 7. Franco, the batter, looking for a big hit. Wetland, ready. Here it comes. Wheelhouse. It is a wheelhouse, but it's a wheelhouse 85. It's chopped to short. Up with it is Cordero. He's got it. Throws to first. There will be Game 7. John Wetland threw a meatball, but Franco couldn't do anything with it, and he chops it to short, throws to first, and the Expos pull this out 4-3. And we will have Game 7. And why am I not surprised? And the fans here at Olympic Stadium are going nuts. 2 runs on 2 hits, but 2 big fielders' choices and 1 runner thrown out at home on an infield in, and the Expos hold on to win this 4-3, and we will have Game 7 tomorrow. As Vince Scully said after Game 6 of the 1986 World Series, the Expos are alive, they are well, and they will play Game 7 against the Chicago White Sox tomorrow. Final line score coming up. For the Expos, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Ken Hill does get the win, and he'll go to 3-1. McDowell does pick up the loss. He drops to 1-1. Scott gets a hold, and Wetland does get the save, although it was very close. Yep, if that black die was a 0, If that black die was a 0, or at least if that black die was a 0, a 1, a 2, or a 2, all right, for Franco, yeah, exactly. But that's not how the dice rolled tonight. It got exciting at the end, but the Expos win it 4-3. We will have Game 7. Why should a season like, with all the stuff that's happened in this season, why should it end any other way? You guys better not miss this tomorrow night. We're not done yet. ID Jester, Salvador America, Rick Vaughn, Sebi Chanel, Michael Peterson, Brandon Baker, John West, Steeler Fan 1933. Thank you, Philip Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. It'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow for the final game of not just the World Series, but the 1994 restart. And then which definitely means I'll have a recap show on Thursday. We'll also introduce, and also we'll tell you which the season will be next to play when I tally up the votes. So that does it here from Olympic Stadium. Thank you all for joining me tonight. We got Game 7 tomorrow, and I'm not surprised between these two. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, stay smart. Have a good night, everybody. Expos win it tonight, 4-3. Game 7 tomorrow. What could it be any other way? See you guys tomorrow night.